Okay.
All right, Skope TV. We've got legendary. I'm so excited to have this group on tonight. This is just the epitome of the independent movement. This is the epitome of hard work and dedication. This is the Dirtball of the Kottonmouth Kings. Are you with me, brother?
Yes, how you doing? Everything good?
What's happening, man? Where are we talking from today, and what you been up to lately?
Well, we're out on this ICP tour, this Happy Days tour. We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we just started this about a 5-week run out here. So we're just we're out here promoting the new record, Long Live the Kings.
And I got to give you a big congratulations. How does it feel to have the highest chart position with Long Live the Kings debuting at number 26 for the Kottonmouth Kings?
Oh, it's super killer. We're all so excited. I think it's one of the highest charting for a Kottonmouth release. So yeah, we put in a lot of work on the record, and it deserves to be up in that zone. So everyone's super stoked.
Now, this is what gets me so excited about this interview with you guys, because obviously, I don't know if you know, but Skope deals with a lot of independent artists, a lot of artists that are making heavy moves, but talk about, please, for a moment, how the Kottonmouth Kings have developed such a cult following without any mainstream press, radio, or MTV.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing that they've created. The shows are so they attract such a broad fan base, and type of person. Everybody that's in search of a freedom of any choice for themselves, and just the ability to make a choice, to come out and do whatever they want to do. That's how the fan base has grown. So, it's like, and now it's just regenerating, and it creates itself, every few years, and you see so many new people. It's a lifelong thing that they've created. So, and to do it without any mainstream media, it truly is amazing. Sorry about the sirens.
No problem. Now, Dirtball, do you guys ever get nervous that you might end up going mainstream and then you'd end up alienating your core hip-hop core fans?
I don't think. Honestly, it's a weird. That question right there is always looming around. I don't know if it's really if we're capable of that. Like I think we have such a what we do to be underground and stay underground and keep this thing thriving really almost doesn't allow you to be mainstream. Like if I take myself, for instance, writing a mainstream song, that would go somewhere, I don't even know if I could really focus and write something like that, and even if it did go somewhere that got more plays or more radio or whatever, I don't even know if I would consider that mainstream then. It's like this intangible thing for me, the concept of it, but I know we get people sometimes saying, they've gone mainstream, but I think a lot of people think that when you just see success of any kind, going on, and Kottonmouth right now, it's just a banger thing for an indie label to have a number 26 chart position. It's so cool.
I mean, anybody that says you got mainstream, that's their own opinion, but I mean, you guys are still badass, and I'm telling you, you guys are still badass. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
now,
man.
You guys have always been with Suburban Noise, you especially, just solo as the Dirtball. But what made you want to join the Kottonmouth Kings? I was really thrown off when I got that press release.
Daddy X just came with me one day, and I was up in Oregon. He just called me and was like, he kind of hinted around actually a little bit about it on a couple phone calls. I was like, what are we talking about? But then he actually asked me if I wanted to join the group, and it's, I think in the rap world, for when you are a rapper and you have a name as a rapper, you can only, to me, you just got to always go and do the best thing that's going to propel you as far as you can in the music business. I don't know what other people are trying to do. I'm trying to make it as far as I can before I wither and gray. And so, to me, it's like, this opportunity came up, and I'm like, wow, these are my friends. They create, they've got a gnarly situation that they've built up. They've given me a chance to build my career as the Dirtball, through Suburban Noise, and Kottonmouth Kings have definitely helped me and taken me out on the road, So I'm all partially, indebted and honored and different things about this move. So to me, it's like just another step up, a broader audience to rap to. I can, the Dirtball gets exposure. The Kottonmouth Kings get a backbone of my lyrical energy, whatever that, they take from that. So it's a win-win all around.
And I just want to reiterate to the listeners at home, these guys, they have done it totally independently. They have done it without mainstream radio. I do not want that to go unnoticed because the story of the Kottonmouth Kings is an amazing, amazing story. And all you independent artists out there that are trying to make it and get frustrated, you just talk to these brothers because they have done it and they are doing it. Now let's get back into this next question. Please describe and let listeners in on a typical recording session for the Kottonmouth Kings.
Well, let's take this Long Live the Kings record, for instance. We Dr. X rented this cabin up in the mountains for this, and we had a studio. We'll kind of buy this studio, and we all came together on this, and, actually, we're months on end, literally writing this record. And in the past, it's not always been like that. Sometimes it's, transferring sessions here and there, people in different states and whatnot. But on this one, we all came together, and really reminded me a lot of like that Red Hot Chili Peppers, Sugar Sex Magic video when they're making their record together. It's kind of that vibe. So it was really cool. We all had a chance to write rhymes and swap rhymes and really, face-to-face write music. So that's, like I said, it doesn't always happen. But, you're blessed when you can actually have that, and it shows in the records, So, and like I said, we also do stuff from afar. It's a never-ending recording journey in the rap world. So we're always doing things like right now. We have a studio set up on the bus, and we're doing things from the road, So
that's dope.
How it goes.
That's dope. Now you're currently on tour with Insane Clown Posse. What is that like? And are you guys all friends beyond the music, or is it kind of like all business with y'all?
We're with Insane Clown Posse, and it's been Kottonmouth Kings and ICP, being two corners of this underground triangle, being strange music, psychopathic, and suburban noise records. ICP and Kottonmouth have always had a friendship for many years, So when you go to the shows, like, a lot of the Juggalo fans are Kottonmouth fans, and everything's mixed in, and you see it more and more nowadays, too, which is super cool. And, so there's a really good history between them, and we work together to keep this thing going. That's why this tour is so dope, because we're only 3 days into it, and it's already like, wow, all the fans, everyone's coming together, the vibe's super good. It's just a massive army of loyal underground fans, man. It's crazy.
Let me ask you a question, Dirtball, because you're out there every night. I mean, some economists say we're getting out of it, but I still believe we're in a major, major recession. But the fans keep coming out every night. What's happening with that? I mean, obviously, they still got some money to spend when it comes to music.
Yeah. It just shows you how important music is to these kids, and not even just these kids, but to any of us. I think that's one escape that we all always have and always will have, and I think, the people that are buying records, because I was frightened, a year and a half ago, when it was a couple years when it was all starting to go down, we were frightened, and we didn't see it for a while, and then felt a little dip, but now I feel like it's back on. Like, these kids are out here buying merch. I mean, they're just stoked, I think, to be a part of this, following in this whole thing. It's and like I said, I think music is one of the things that we can escape with forever, and it's save your pennies for that. Scrap other things. Stop smoking cigarettes.
That's right. And music will live forever. And we're going to take our first commercial break. We got the Dirtball of the Kottonmouth Kings on Skope TV on a Wednesday night. We doing it real big tonight. Hold on one sec.